So hello students, few topics of this chapter we have already discussed in the previous video session. Now we are going to start remaining topics in this video. So students, our next topic is kinematic equation by graphical method. So here we are having a graph of object which is moving from initial velocity u to final velocity v with respect to time t, and it covers the distance s with acceleration a. So here there is a one object which is moving with the initial velocity u, final velocity v. Same object है students, for example object a, अब t टाइम में कितना डिस्टेंस कवर किया s, एक्सेलरेशन a के साथ. सो यही ऑब्जेक्ट का जो मोशन है इसका ग्राफिकल रिप्रेजेंटेशन है यहाँ पे. ऑन द वाई एक्सिस वी आर हैविंग अ वेलोसिटी, ऑन द एक्स एक्सिस वी आर हैविंग अ टाइम. दिस AO which represents the initial velocity u, this BD which represents the final velocity v. And as we have discussed already that in the time velocity graph, the covered area gives the total covered distance. So this colored area gives us the total distance covered by the object. So let's start derivation of the kinematic equation with the help of graphical method. So for the first derivation we have to apply the formula of acceleration, that is change in velocity with respect to time by acceleration. ठीक है students, by acceleration formula, that is change in velocity with respect to time. So change in velocity, as we know that final velocity minus initial velocity upon time. So here student, our final velocity is represented by BD. So BD minus initial velocity, that is AO. अब स्टूडेंट्स यहाँ पे ही फाइनल वेलोसिटी हमारा था, तो ये जो पैरेलल है इस लाइन के, दैट इज व्हाई आई हैव रिटन BD, एंड दिस इज ऑल्सो पैरेलल टू AO. सो दिस वन इज द इनिशियल वेलोसिटी. अभी पैरेलली मैच कर रहा है, इसीलिए स्टूडेंट्स यहाँ पे भी है और यहाँ पे भी लिखा है. सो चेंज इन वेलोसिटी विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू टाइम, दैट इज एक्सेलरेशन. सो BD माइनस AO, दैट इज इनिशियल वेलोसिटी. So AO minus divide by time, because this motion has changed or the velocity has changed with respect to time t. So यहाँ पे ग्राफ में time t क्या कहाँ पे रिप्रेजेंट हो रहा है, OD के थ्रू. So BD minus AO by OD. Okay students, O to D, that is time t. From B to D, that is velocity v. From A to O, that is initial velocity u. So अगर आप इसकी वैल्यू रखोगे, ठीक है, by putting the value from the graph, by putting the values from graph, so it will be BD, that is represented by V, AO, that is represented by U, so V minus U, OD, that is represented by T, so V minus U by T. And you know that students, final velocity minus initial velocity by time is nothing but the acceleration. So acceleration v minus u by t. अब थोड़ा सा आपको वही सिंपल मैथमेटिकल अरेंजमेंट करना है, दैट इज t will be shift from right side to the left side and here it is in the division form, so when it will shift from this side it will in the multiplication form. So at is equal to v minus u, then if this u minus u will shift from right side to left side, then it will be at plus u is equal to v. अगर आप इसी को स्टूडेंट यहाँ से इस साइड लिख रहे हो, v को लेफ्ट साइड पे लिखा, v is equal to u plus at. That is the first kinematic equation that we have derived from the graph. So this one is the graphical method of kinematic equation number 1, that is v is equal to u plus at. It is very simple, just you have to put the values from the graph. Once if you have understood the graph, it is so easy for you. So now students, we are going to derive the second kinematic equation with the help of graphical method. So let's start. Here we are having the graph. Now from the velocity time graph, closed area AODB, that is AODB gives the distance travelled by the object. So area covered by the object will be S is equal to area of trapezium. So students, as we have discussed earlier, that in the velocity time graph, the total covered area that gives us the total amount of distance covered by the object. Okay student, so here we are having this colored portion which represents the total amount of distance which is covered by the object. That is why I have written here S, which represents the distance, is equal to area of trapezium. Now you might have question, why ma'am trapezium? So as you can see here students, this is the shape of trapezium. In the case of trapezium, there are two parallel sides. So in this case, AO and BD are parallel to each other. If you observe, this line AB is moving in the above direction slantly and this OD is moving horizontally forward. Okay, so these are not parallel, but AO and BD lines are parallel to each other. And this is the shape of trapezium. That is why I have written here distance is equal to area of trapezium. Now you know that students, the formula of area of trapezium, that is half sum of the parallel side multiplied by the height. So in this case, parallel sides are AO and BD and height is OD. Okay students, now let's put S is equal to half sum of the two parallel sides, that is AO plus BD multiplied by height, that is OD. Now if we put the value from the graph, so we'll get the equation, that is S is equal to half AO, that is u, that is initial velocity. So instead of writing AO, we can write u, then plus BD. BD is the final velocity which is represented by the v. So u plus v multiplied by height. So according to this graph, height is represented by OD and the value of that is t. So it will be multiplied by t. Now we are have the equation S is equal to half u plus v multiplied by t. Now if we put the value of t from the equation of formula of acceleration, that is a is equal to v minus u by t. If we want the value of t, so what we have to do? We have to shift this t from right side to the left side, and here it is in the division form. So when it will shift this side, so it will be in the multiplication form of a but we want the value of only t, so we have to put the t as single, so t is equal to v minus u by a. जो t है वो यहाँ पे शिफ्ट हो गया और a को हमने यहाँ पे शिफ्ट किया. So now we are having the value of t, that is t is equal to v minus u by a. So now putting the value of t from acceleration v minus u by t, ये स्टेटमेंट आपको वहाँ पे शो करना होगा. एंड देन यू हैव टू राइट s इज इक्वल टू हाफ u plus v, and instead of t you have to write v minus u by a. So अगर आप यहाँ पे फिर से सिंपली मैथमेटिकल रीअरेंजमेंट करोगे, सो देन इट विल बी 2as. ये जो हाफ था उसका 2 यहाँ पे लेफ्ट साइड पे शिफ्ट हुआ, यहाँ से a जो है वो लेफ्ट साइड पे शिफ्ट हुआ. सो इट विल बी 2as is equal to u plus v multiply by v minus u. Now it is the formula like a plus b multiply by b minus a. तो उसका फॉर्मूले का इक्वेशन क्या था स्टूडेंट्स? दैट इज v square minus u square. So 2as is equal to v square minus u square. ये कौन सा इक्वेशन है हमारा स्टूडेंट? a plus b multiply by b minus a is equal to b square minus a square. ये जो हमारा इक्वेशन है it is like that only. That is why 2as is equal to v square minus u square. This one is the third kinematic equation with the help of graphical method. Now we are going to start the derivation of third kinematic equation with the help of graphical method. So from the velocity time graph, closed area AODB gives the distance traveled by the object. So the area covered by the object is AODB. As we know that students, velocity time graph will provides us the closed area gives the total amount of distance covered by the object. So in this case, if we not consider this shape as a trapezium, if we divide this total area in two parts, say for example this one is the triangle ABC and the second portion, that is the rectangular shape, that is AODC. So what we have done students, the whole portion we have divided into two sections. First section is have triangular shape and the second section have the rectangular shape. So the total area covered by the object will be distance S is equal to area of triangle ABC plus area of rectangle AODC. What we have done students? The whole covered area we have divided into two parts. So the total area of this object will be area of the triangular ABC plus the area of rectangular AODC. So now what is the area of triangular ABC? As we know that the area of triangle is half multiplied by base multiplied by perpendicular. So base in this triangular we are having the AC and perpendicular is BC and plus then the area of AODC. So rectangular shape का area कैसे find करते हैं students? That is length into breadth. So OD multiply by AO. OD multiply by AO. So now by putting the value from the graph, S is equal to हाफ AC. ओके, अब AC के पैरेलल क्या है स्टूडेंट्स? OD, एंड OD का टोटल वैल्यू क्या है? T. Because it is parallel, so value will be same. So instead of writing AC, we can also write the OD, and OD which is represented by the T. So we will write half multiply by T multiply by BC, that is the perpendicular value. तो स्टूडेंट ये वाला वैल्यू कैसे हम फाइंड करेंगे? ये स्टूडेंट्स, this whole line represented by the final velocity v. अब इसमें से अगर आप इतना पोर्शन माइनस कर लो, then you will be able to get this area, means the length of this line. सो क्या करना होगा स्टूडेंट्स? v माइनस आपको u करना होगा, बिकॉज इस लाइन का वैल्यू क्या है? u. सो व्हाट वी कैन राइट इंस्टेड ऑफ bc, वी कैन राइट v माइनस u. So half multiply by T multiply by V minus U plus area of rectangular, that is OD, and again OD means T multiply by AO that is U. So ये rectangular shape का हो गया स्टूडेंट्स, और ये हमारा triangular shape का हो गया. Okay students, now from the acceleration formula, that is A is equal to V minus U by T. So if we want the value of V minus U, so we can also write AT is equal to V minus U. Okay, what we have done? We know that the formula of acceleration is final velocity minus initial velocity with respect to time, that is A is equal to V minus U by T. So if we want to find the value of V minus U, so what we have to do? We have to rearrange these terms. So T will be multiplied by A. If it is shifted towards the left hand side, then AT is equal to V minus U. So we can write, instead of V minus U, we can write AT. So S is equal to half multiply by T multiply by AT plus UT. T multiply by U or U multiply by T will become UT. So S is equal to half T multiply by AT, that will be AT square. So half multiply by AT square plus UT. Now what we have to do? Just we have to rearrange some terms, so that equation will become S is equal to UT plus half AT square. So this one is the next kinematic equation with the help of graphical method, that is S is equal to UT plus half AT square. So yes students, this one is the last topic of this chapter, that is uniform circular motion. As you can see here, this one is the shape of circle. Let's see definition of uniform circular motion, that is motion of an object along circular path is known as uniform circular motion. Means if any object is moving on the circular path, so the total distance covering on the circular shape is circular shape only. So such kind of motions are known as uniform circular motion. And if we want to find out the distance covered by that object when it is moving on the circular path, so it can be given by the circumference of the circle, because circumference of the circle is nothing but the total distance or the boundary lines of that circle, which gives us the total distance covered by the object only. So as we know that students, circumference of the circle is given by 2 pi r. So this one is the radius, and if you know the radius of that circle, so you can easily find out the distance which is covered by that particular object when it is moving on the circular path. So by applying this formula, that is circumference is equal to 2 pi r, you can easily find out the total distance covered by the object. Now the next, if you want to count the speed of that particular object which is traveled on the circular path, so you can also find that speed, that is with the help, you know that the formula of speed is distance by time, that is s by t. So यहाँ पे distance कहाँ से मिल रहा है students? Circumference से, because this is the boundary line of the circle which gives us the distance. So we can write, instead of distance we can write 2 pi r upon t, that is time. So if you want to find out the distance, you can apply this formula, that is 2 pi r, and if you want to find out the speed of that particular object, you have to apply this formula, that is speed is equal to 2 pi r by t. So this one is the last topic of this chapter, that is uniform circular motion. So yes students, here we have completed our chapter number 8, that is motion. In this chapter we have studied about the motion, uniform motion, non-uniform motion, that are the types of motion. If any object changes its position from one place to another place with respect to time is known as motion. And then we have studied about the uniform motion, that is if the object covers the total equal distance in equal interval of time, that is known as the uniform motion. And if the object covers unequal distance in equal interval of time, that is known as non-uniform motion. Then we have studied about some scalar quantities and vector quantities. Then we have studied about distance, displacement, magnitudes, speed, that is the total distance covered by the object with respect to time. Then we have studied about the velocity, and yes students, the SI unit of speed is meter per second. Then we have studied about the velocity, that is speed with direction, and yes, SI unit of velocity is also meter per second. Then we have studied about the acceleration, that is nothing but the change in velocity with respect to time, that is final velocity minus initial velocity divided by t, that is with respect to time. And the SI unit of acceleration is meter per second square. Then we have studied about the some graphical representation of motion, that time velocity graph, distance time graph. So for the uniform motion we are getting the straight line, but in the case of non-uniform motion there was the curved line, and if we are moving with the constant velocity there was the horizontal constant line if the velocity is mentioned on the y-axis. And then we have studied about the uniformly accelerated motion, in that also we have getting the straight line. And then at last we have studied about that non-uniform accelerated motion, उसमें आपको zigzag जैसा कुछ ग्राफ मिल रहा था students. So those were the representation of motion by the graphical method. And then we have studied about the main topic of that chapter, that is kinematic equations of motion. This is the, I can say that, backbone of mechanical physics. So those equations are very important. First one, that is V is equal to U plus AT. Second one is S is equal to UT plus half AT square. And third equation is 2AS is equal to V square minus U square. And these three equations were derived by kinematically as well as by graphical method. And then at last we have studied about the circular motion, that is the motion along with the circular path. Such type of motions are known as circular motion. So I hope you all are clear with this chapter. It is very easy, and so please students, keep learning, keep trying. Thank you.